Welcome to Community Issues. Glad you could join us this evening. We have a great program lined up for you as always. Let me introduce my guest this evening, Mr. Kevin Rhodes. He comes to us all the way from Phoenix, Arizona. And Kevin, glad to have you with us.
Pleasure to be here.
Of course, Kevin is the president and CEO of Mind's Eye Technology, and we'll be discussing with him how he is attempting to bring possibly several high-tech industry jobs to Eastern Kentucky. So be sure and stay tuned for the whole program. First, we're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be right back, so stay tuned.
Making arrangements for a loved one can be a difficult experience. At the Boonville Funeral Home, we make things as easy as possible. We have a spacious facility with parking for up to 100 cars, free arrangements, monument sales, and burial plots in the Pleasant Grove Cemetery, located behind the funeral home. The Boonville Funeral Home is located on Highway 11 South, halfway between Boonville and Beattyville. For all your funeral needs, call the Boonville Funeral Home at 606-593-6289 or stop by and see Eddie and Lana Isaacs or Charlie and Patty Phillips. Our toll-free obituary hotline is 1-888-682-7001.
If you're looking for quality name brand furniture but don't want to spend a fortune, then you need to shop Donahue Furniture in Beattyville. Donahue Furniture has everything you need to furnish your home or office, from bedroom suites and curio cabinets to computer desks and solid wood filing cabinets. You'll find what you're looking for. They carry name brands such as Broyhill, Florida, Vaughn, RCA, Action, Carolina, Howard Miller, Ridgeway, and appliances by Gibson, just to name a few. Donahue Furniture sells more than just furniture. They also have Love Light candles, case knives, sheet sets, Precious Moments, Enesco collectibles, cordless phones, area rugs, and much more. Donahue Furniture is located on Highway 11 North, across from the TV station. Their business hours are Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Sunday, 1 to 5. Their phone number is 606-464-0700. MasterCard, Visa, and American Express are accepted, and for whatever you choose, Donahue Furniture offers free delivery and setup. Let Donahue Furniture change your mind about small-town furniture and appliance selection. Bunk Gross Auto and Tire Sales on Richmond Road in Irvin has been in the car business for many years, and they know the car business. They deal only in the best pre-owned cars, trucks, and vans. Their warranty is simple. Most have the remainder of a factory warranty. All late model cars, trucks, and vans have a 30-day or 3,000-mile warranty on everything except the tires and radio. So why take a chance on buying anywhere else? Stop by Bunk Gross Auto and Tire Sales for all your transportation needs. They will help you with financing or work with your bank or credit union. Stop by the lot on Richmond Road in Irvin or give them a call at 606-723-2119.
Welcome back to Community Issues. Once again, we're talking with Mr. Kevin Rhodes. And Kevin, once again, glad to have you with us.
Pleasure to be here in Kentucky.
Of course, we're talking about high-tech jobs, and I consider myself somewhat high-tech, and I get lost talking with you. But the concept of bringing high-tech jobs and industry to Eastern Kentucky is what the program's all about and what we're going to be discussing tonight. So, first of all, tell me a little bit about yourself and about your corporation.
I originally started in Riverside, California, building IBM systems, and then it was about 10 years ago, and then I started as I went along. I started adding radio tuners to them and TV tuners to computers, so you could watch TV and listen to radio. And as time went on, we started to go and look in ways of taking the computer system and actually integrating it in your front room, so you could have all your, PC functions and internet and movies and all that types of stuff, right from the front room, so it's not so isolated to an office or to a bedroom for, your operational stuff. So, and that was the direction that we took, and that's brought us to where we're at currently now.
Okay, and where is your corporation currently? Are you producing these items? Or?
No, actually what we did is I was in Phoenix, and I met Terry Lynn Rudd that was out of, from back here in Kentucky, from Wolfe County. And she told me just before we were getting ready to launch to come back and take a look at Kentucky as a place to, bring some jobs and, bring these other companies. And I came back here, and now I'm fully planning on and move forward to bring the corporation here, and I've already got a commitment from another chip maker to also come to the area. So they're starting to move their way as we, start to do our things. So.
Great. Now the device that you'll be manufacturing, in really simple terms, what will it be doing?
It's in evolution of everything considers to be changing. There's all types of evolution as we go on. So the days of a white computer have now went into a black system. But you couldn't get a PC to do home theater unless it was considered Dolby Digital surround sound. So now our system is the first system that can create surround sound, so it's now made the evolution to be a home theater device. So it's black, remote keyboard, switchable remotes for your TV and your radio, and integrates right into your home entertainment system with, a receiver that activates Dolby Digital for DVDs. So it actually eliminates a lot of your home theater components and puts it in one, plus your high-speed wireless or your internet, and produces it on your television.
Okay. It'll be sold as one box, basically?
One complete unit with receiver and speakers, But we have an approach that we're actually now changed structures. On the web, there's a thing called pay-for-link. So what we're going to do is we're going to give these systems away, and we're going to create like a safari hunt on the web, where the consumer can actually go to these certain websites on certain days with clues, and within a 30-day period, then we'll do a random drawing and give these systems away.
Oh, okay.
So it's again, it's another change of industry, the way that the industry used to do it. And no other manufacturers ever have produced a situation where they were giving away free systems.
Okay, how big of a company or how big of a business manufacturing plant will this be?
We've got offered a plant in Campton, and it's over, I believe it's over 5,000 square feet. So we're going to expand as we go, but we've been offered a lot of support in the area for location. So again, that's another great factor that I like about Kentucky, and I'm sure my other high-tech companies, are going to like the same. That the initial support to get jobs here, get training here, and getting, us more up as far as, on the level of being able to be prosperous on the web or having access to be able to do it. So.
Okay, when the company does come up to full speed, the manufacturing process begins. How many jobs will be created for Eastern Kentucky?
With mind's eye, estimates probably within 6 months would be at least 250 jobs. But there's also another point to this too, is that we're going to go into the high schools and the middle schools and train apprentices to continually be trained for these other companies that come in too. Between the 13 individual corporations, the total corporations, will probably have almost 1,200 to maybe as much as 2,000 jobs being created. And these will be good paying jobs, and they will be long lasting.
Now, how realistic is this? Is this just on paper, or is this going to happen?
This is going to happen. We've myself for Mind's Eye Technologies, I've had I was on the KPHO in '97 with the first entertainment PC. We've been planning this event for the last 8 years, 6 really solid in system change design. So we had to wait for certain things as far as industry, stocks for these other high-tech companies, and really, to tell you the truth, an opportunity for these other corporations to show a different change in technology to, for the consumer. And since they're not going to do it, it's very clear, then we're stepping forward, with our time frame and the systems that we have, and the system designers are now going to take over back the high-tech industry for a better change for all the world.
Okay. As far as the jobs, of course, Eastern Kentucky, how long have you been in Eastern Kentucky, by the way?
I've been here now coming up almost on 2 months.
I see. So I'm sure you realize that we're very short on jobs. There's not a whole lot to choose from. What would be like an average salary of an employee of your company?
They can range from the high school students that are going to be apprentices. They can range anywhere from 8 to 10, and then the supervisors naturally going to be, probably 10 to 15. So the one thing that, since we have, kind of some people are predicting a recession coming in, we're going to still be able to thrive actually better in this plan that I was telling you for the pay for link. But, there's going to be also training incentives, and, because the next round of the kids from the high schools and the elementaries and the middle schools are all going to be, very important not only to community, but to these companies for the next level of operations. So
Mind's Eye Technology, that's a corporation, just a research and development corporation.
Yeah, we've been actually it's considered a system design and development corporation, and but we're integrated with companies that are in a wide spectrum from telecommunication, high-speed wireless. Video streaming types, audio streaming, web-based technology to, again, help create, web pages. So we've really, as a company, have become well-rounded from web pages to streaming to internet broadcasting. So, we kept ourselves well-rounded, not just on system. What we did is we had to design the system so we'd know how to take the industry and design it to it. And that's what's going to make the significant change for what's coming for all of us.
So do you plan to locate in the facility at Campton that you was offered?
Yeah, I like that area. It's been working out real well, but we have some other offers that we're looking at. If not, what will happen is the other companies or corporations that come might stagger out into different areas. We might, have Mind's Eye here in this location, and then, another company up, maybe you're up in this area or up close within range, you know what I mean? So we can work together and develop different types of new products and different types of systems that are needed as we go forward.
Okay, how close are we to getting these manufacturing and development plants into operation?
Mind's Eye's time frame is I need to be situated and at least working on teaching our apprentices and getting everything in structure no less than 45 days. I want to be up and operational within 60 days. We're going to launch our first pay-for-link Safari within 30 days. And now the Safari can go ahead and already start on the web because it'll take 30 days for it to go, and that gives us enough, another 30 days to complete ship the systems and then ship them out, which is another 30 days. So, we're only 30 days away from being visual on the web and doing the Safari. So I would say 60 days and the plant should be fully operational.
Okay. Well, of course, it's going to take a while to get the infrastructure for the plant. I'm sure it will take some time for that. Or is the plant already?
It's already positioned, actually, and there's really we have a different type of approach on the way that we do systems and the old ways of setups and, getting them running and assembling them and stuff. We've simplified things very easily. I mean, we do, I'll give you an insight. We don't do the old install software type of deal. Since we're in a situation where our machines are cloned, we copy hard drives. So what would have taken us 5 days, 7 days with software install, we can chain the hard drives together and copy 60,000 hard drives in 45 minutes. So, again, a lot simpler, a lot faster, and it's not very complicated. Our whole picture was, with these systems in our direction, is to keep it simple that people can understand when they use them, simple on the way that they're built, and simple on the way we can teach the public as far as, our employees and our apprentices. So.
Okay, so these units will not actually be for sale. They'll be given away.
That's
Is
correct.
That right?
Them and receivers, and they'll everybody will have an even chance to go up on the web and follow these clues on the Safari, on these different websites. So it's all equal, and then at the end of 30 days, then we'll have a random drawing, by registered counter, and they'll be notified by email as a winner, and then they'll be sent out, and then we'll do another one. Probably more volume machines as we go. And but we're going to do stuff for the community. I talked at the Kiwanis Club in Campton and talked about the importance of upgrading schools and being a real strong community provider, and all these other companies understand that that's the commitment that we're setting forth for them. So upgrading computer systems, bringing on high-speed internet, showing them how to make web pages, showing them how to become the finest of the juniors of the high-tech industry, which is falling right behind us.
Okay. So how is your corporation going to make a profit? I know that sounds sounds silly, but if you're going to be giving away these devices, how are you going to stay afloat and pay all your employees?
Well, you know, it's always a good question that's always asked me, and anytime that you change direction of industry, it's exciting. Is that the old days of selling computer systems to the consumers, you know, like the current manufacturers are, you know, if you've noticed their pricing's come down and there's other types of things. But on the web, what we do is every time somebody comes off our homepage or our web page on this pay for link and they go to where these clues are, we'll get paid for it. It won't be any cost to the consumer whatsoever. So what you have is you have an estimate of, say for instance, $500,000 in cost of machines, and in 30 days of this pay for link structure, you've created 20, 50, maybe 100 million people to go on this safari, and the substantial dollars are $11 to $14 million in 30 days, and it'll only grow. But see, again, it comes back to the consumer has no cost, no obligation, and opportunity to win. The corporations are the ones that'll be paying us for them going there and, you know, going on their web pages. So it's kind of a unique philosophy. And if you look in a recession type of effect, if we go into a recession or things slow down in consumer confidence, which people are predicting, our business will only thrive more because the consumer still, again, has no cost, no obligation, and the opportunity to win. So again, we will be thriving in that type of scenario, and that's pretty exciting.
Do you find that the infrastructure is available here in eastern Kentucky, in Wolfe County and Lee County and Breathitt County, whatever county? Mm-hmm. Do you find that the infrastructure is available to assemble these machines?
Yeah, go ahead.
To assemble the machines and do the complete manufacturing process?
I believe we do, and I think what I'm really excited about here is the people. You know, having a place that you can go and, you know, set your infrastructure up and get stuff going, but having the type of people that are here in Kentucky that, you know, look for prosperity, you know, want to change, looking for hope, and looking for a long-term opportunity for employment. You know, those are the real issues that I'm really excited about, and finding a manufacturing site or an infrastructure is really not the issue. We've got the main and the great people here, you know, in these counties that really are going to make it happen. You know?
How do people in eastern Kentucky differ from people in Phoenix, Arizona?
In Phoenix, you know, they have a little bit higher of a pay scale. There's more companies and corporations there. You know, they don't have as much sense of what the people have had here, which is that they really appreciate what they have. They're hard workers, and in Phoenix they don't really, they don't have as much enthusiasm, you know, and focus point of appreciating a good job because they could just change one. So here, you know, the people are just really kind-hearted, you know, focused on hard work, you know, and want better for their lives. And I think to me that's more important than any kind of infrastructure you could find.
Well, great. Let's go back for a moment, back to Phoenix. That's where your corporation originally started, is that right?
I registered incorporated in Salt Lake City, Utah, and then went from Utah to Phoenix because it was a bigger structure there. I had more other companies there that were doing data broadcasting and other types of stuff. And so when I went there, then I used the power of authority to transfer, you know, to operate, and went there and just, you know, got a lot of support for development, and, you know, was kind of around some high-tech friends and companies that I was there with, and you know, helped me move along with development. I actually could, you know, see the insiding of what I was talking about, what was coming, and so we just moved along at a faster pace, and now all the development for the system design is done, you know, and we have some other stuff that we're going to create and do also. So, but you know, when I went to Phoenix, we could only go so far, and then we just had to find a place to, you know, set up and launch, and that's where we took the direction from, you know, Terry that I got to come here to Phoenix. I mean, to come here to Kentucky. And I've been happy ever since, and I believe this is definitely where it's meant to happen. If
there's any of our viewers that would like more information on your companies, your corporation, how could they get the information? Well,
until we've got, we're going to release our web pages and everything all at once, so they can contact us at 606-662-4275 direct. and we'll give them information on webpage release dates, or if there's companies out there that are involved in high-tech industry or inventors that are trying to invent stuff that need help, you know, they can give us a call and we can work with them too.
Okay. Do you have a website? Does Mind's Eye have a website up now?
Not now, but we're going to do that at the same time we're going to launch the Safari, and it'll be mindsetechnologies.com and also changetheworld.com. So.
Cool. Well, we're going to take a commercial break, and then we'll be back in just a couple of minutes with some additional final comments and cover anything that we have failed to mention. It's a very complicated or a very in-depth discussion on some high-tech information. Very exciting, though. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll be right back in just a couple of moments, so please stay tuned.
Bunk Gross Auto and Tire Sales on Richmond Road in Irvine has been in the car business for many years, and they know the car business. They deal only in the best pre-owned cars, trucks, and vans. Their warranty is simple. Most have the remainder of the factory warranty. All late model cars, trucks, and vans have a 30-day or 3,000-mile warranty on everything except the tires and radio. So why take a chance off buying anywhere else? Stop by Bunk Gross Auto and Tire Sales for all your transportation needs. They will help you with financing or work with your bank or credit union. Stop by the lot on Richmond Road in Irvine or give them a call at 606-723-2119. East Kentucky Internet wants to be your Internet service provider. They have local access numbers for Breathitt, Knott, Lee, Letcher, and Perry counties, and prices start at only $12.95 per month. They also have a toll-free tech support line, and to make things easier, they can even take your application over the phone. Call East Kentucky Internet today at 1-800-624-2008.
I've been talking with Mr. Kevin Rhodes. He is the president and CEO of Mind's Eye Technologies. And Kevin, I'm glad you had the chance to come down and speak with us today.
I've been very excited. This is actually the first media release as we move forward, and you know, I'm glad to be here with your station. And as we move forward on this point, you'll be able, you know, we'll both be able to remember the day when we sat here and Kentucky got the first interview, and I'm really excited. I definitely am, you know, convinced of the things we talked about, the prosperity and the jobs that are coming. And as we move forward, you'll be able to see that what I was talking about was very accurate, and we'll see some changes here very quickly. And I'm like I said, I'm glad to be here.
Great. Well, let's talk for a moment. In the few minutes we have left about, you said there were some other corporations that were interested in locating here also. Tell us a little about those corporations. Well,
first of all, we're all familiar, or maybe if you're not, there's a company called AMD. AMD is Advanced Micro Devices. They make the chips for what I use in my system, this system design, which is the Athlon chip. They've now gave a commitment to come here and start a development chip corporation. So there's the first one. The other one, in this type of business, you have to have video and audio. So we have ATI and we have Diamond Multimedia. ATI is video cards, Diamond Multimedia is sound cards. And then, you know, Toshiba CD-ROMs, and we've got, we're involved, and I've been a real partner with RealNetworks.com or Real.com for over a year and a half, which is streaming technology, audio streaming technology, embedded web pages for audio and video, so that the days of emails being just typed text will be actual true embedded, to where when you key on your email, it'll come up video and it'll be audio, and they'll be speaking to you, and so that's changes. Then you have MicroStar motherboards, you know, SD-RAM Corporation, you know, Western Digital, and then some telecommunication companies that are going to bring the high speed in. So, you know, those are just some of the realm of what's happening. But see, this is the advantage we have with Mind's Eye Technologies. Before in industry, there's never been a machine that's been a platform that everything can be built to. So all these companies are naturally going to come here around us because they want to build their equipment to these types of system designs. So that was why it was very important for us to get centered and, you know, get our location of where we're going to launch, so they just come.
So this is a revolutionary ideal. I mean, it's no one else is doing it.
No.
Is it? Do you have a patent? Is it patent or copyrighted or whatever?
Well, we used to be in a situation to where, you know, since we were using other hardware that was patented, the only thing that we could do was lock up the AutoExec BAT and config syst. But those aren't issues anymore because nobody can catch us with what we're doing. We got too much industry involvement, and so we can actually sit back and boast and say, you know, even if you copy, you can't play. So, you know, we don't have to run with patents. And some of the stuff that we've got on new system designs, yes, we have patents and patent designs. But with this system, we don't have to have it because it's so far ahead. Industry and analysts in Phoenix said we're almost 3 years ahead of current available technology. That's why these companies have been waiting for me to get landed, to get up and operating so they can know where they're going to go so they can work together. So, you know, other devices, yes, we'll have patents and pendings on. This system we don't have to because the auto-exec bat and the config sys files are what we have date confirmations on. But you have to understand, anybody tries to come in and compete with us or copy, you know, that's not going to be making me and my group very happy. And to survive this next round, you're going to have to really be embedded with mainline companies. Because if you notice the stocks, the companies, the price of systems are all going down. There's really, you know, they're not in a position to, you know, mess with our group of direction. And this is a direction that's for, you know, an evolution for all of us to move up to a new level of intelligence, you know, and understanding and communication. And, you know, evolution always changes, you know, our direction. And now we're going on to a better way to broadcast, better way to communicate, cheaper ways to get on the internet. And, you know, so, you know, at this point, the industry's been given up to us for direction. We have no competition. Nobody's going to even challenge us. So the days of the system designers, like I said in the first of the interview, are here and now taking over the industry again. And it's a very exciting time, and especially here in Kentucky.
Great. Well, I appreciate you coming down and being with us.
It's a pleasure to be here.
And wish you the best of luck in your corporation, and hope you bring many, many jobs to Eastern Kentucky.
We plan on as many as possible.
Great, great. Thanks once again for coming down. Okay. We appreciate you all tuning in and watching tonight's Community Issues. Remember, we're here each and every Wednesday at 8 p.m., so tune in again next week for another edition of Community Issues. Good night.